everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my best of 2020 makeup video, and this is actually my last video of the year. Isn't that so crazy? I've done this video for a few years now. I'll try to link them down below in the description box, but I have some products that I have fallen in love with this year and I wanted to share with you guys. 2020 has been a crazy year for all of us, but I thought I would end things on a positive note and share some of my favorite products with you guys. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. All of the products that I'm mentioning in today's video will be linked down below in the description box in case you guys want to check them out. So I think I'm going to start off with foundation. I don't have a product for every category of makeup, so I didn't pick a primer. I sort of just looked through my collection and I picked 10 items that I feel like I can't live without and that are my absolute favorites from this year. So that's sort of how I'm approaching this video. So for foundation, there were a couple that I fell in love with this year, but one stood out to me, and that is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I love this product so much. This is actually something that I tried before 2020, but I rediscovered it this year and really fell in love with it. This is a very full coverage foundation. I am wearing it today. I'm actually wearing almost every single product that I'm mentioning in today's video, and oh, it's just so good. It has a natural finish. You can definitely tell that you have makeup on, but it is the most natural, like full coverage foundation that I've tried in a very long time. So I really enjoy this product, and I currently mix two shades. I have the shade Nude Chair and the shade Light Beige. Those are the two that I currently mix. Originally I had Light Beige, but it's just too deep for me at the moment, but it's almost gone. I will say that the pump did break on this, but I just unscrew the lid and get the product out that way. This pump has been working for me so far, but yeah, this is an awesome foundation and I highly recommend it if you are looking for a good full coverage natural finish slash matte foundation. I wanted to say an honorable mention. I wasn't gonna do this, but honorable mention to the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Stick Foundation. This is like something that I tried more recently in the year, like towards the end of the year, and I freaking fell in love with it, but I feel like I couldn't pick this one over the Milani one just because I've used the Milani one for much longer, and I feel like that one's just a little bit more versatile. But this is also a really good one. This paired with their hydrating jelly primer, perfection. Anyway, I'm gonna try to not do that anymore. For concealer, I have two products that I want to talk about. I have the Benefit Bling Cakeless Concealer. This I have raved about all year long. I love it so much. Very full coverage, very brightening, and it doesn't crease, it doesn't get cakey under my eyes. It's literally the perfect concealer. I also love using it to highlight, like, you know, nose, forehead, chin, this center of my face area. It works great for under the eyes. Also, if you have a darker shade, or I guess one that matches your skin tone, you can use it as spot concealing. It's just an amazing concealer and I highly recommend it. And then the other one I was already like flashing around. This one is from Hourglass. This is their Vanish concealer, and I have this in the shade Silk. I'm wearing this today on my eyes, or my under eyes, and I love it so much. It's so full coverage, very creamy, doesn't crease, doesn't get cakey. It's literally perfect. They're both a little bit pricier, but I honestly feel like I love them equally and it's so worth it. Like, I feel like concealer is something that's kind of hard for me to find one that I really like. Something that doesn't settle into the lines under my eyes or like remove the foundation that's underneath, and I just want them to be super full coverage, which both of these are, and I love them so much. Both of them are great. The fourth product that I want to talk about is powder. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. This is my favorite powder of all time. It's the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I have mine in the shade Pound Cake. I actually just finished one of these up and I bought another one to replace it, which is this one. So this is nice and fresh. I've only used it like 4 or 5 times so far, but I love this powder so much. A drawback is that it is heavily fragranced, but this will keep your makeup in place all day long. Like all day long. I have very oily skin, but this is like makes it seem like I don't. Like this overcompensates my oil, but like in a good way. It just sets everything in place, keeps me matte all day long. I can go in with a glowy hydrating primer. I can go in with a dewy setting spray, and this just keeps everything in place, and it's so good. Like I said, the only drawback is the fragrance, but like it's worth it. I have a bronzer to talk about. This one is from Revlon. This is the Skin Lights Prismatic Bronzer, and I have it in the shade Sunlight Glow. I'm pretty sure this is the lightest shade. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. This is a gorgeous bronzer that I discovered this year, and I have used it so much. It's almost like a glowy bronzer. Once again, I'm wearing this very lightly today. I didn't want to go like too crazy with the bronzer, but this is so gorgeous. It's not sparkly or glittery, it's just glowy, and it looks so natural, so beautiful. I love the color and the formula so much. For highlighter, I wanted to mention the Juvia's Place Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. This is a gorgeous highlighter. Well, this shade works out well for me. I think they have 3 shades total, I'm pretty sure. This is, I think, the lightest one. Oh my gosh, let me swatch this. You guys, this is so beautiful. It's so blinding. The color is literally perfect for me. It's like a champagne-y kind of nude undertone. Gorgeous formula. It's so creamy, and I'm sure the other shades are amazing as well if it's the same formula, the other Tribe highlighters. But this one, Volume 3, is my personal favorite, but they do have some other ones for different skin tones, and I think anybody would love this product. Once again, it's not sparkly, there's no glitter, it's not chunky, it's just very glowy. It is quite intense. I do have it on my cheeks today. I also have it on my brow bone and my inner corner. It just gives your skin a gorgeous glow, and you can definitely intensify it more. I kind of went like medium-handed with it today, and you can definitely see this glow here. I also have it like on my nose, and it's just so pretty. I love it so much. People say it's a dupe for Benefit Cookie, which is another one of my favorite highlighters, and I would say it's quite similar. I don't know if it's an exact dupe, but it is a very good alternative, and I highly recommend this product. I picked mine up at Ulta. I know you can purchase Juvia's Place products on their website as well. And yeah, I highly recommend this formula to anybody, but if you have a similar skin tone to me, I think you will love this shade. Okay, so we've talked about 6 products. So the 7th product that I want to talk about is eyeshadow primer. This shouldn't be a surprise for anybody if you have seen any of my videos. This is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. I fell in love with this product over the last year. It's so amazing. I just dropped it and my camera battery is about to die. What do you know? Okay, I'm gonna go switch my camera battery and I will be back. I don't know if I'm more zoomed in than I was before, but it's fine. Anyway, I was talking about eyeshadow primer. This is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly, like I mentioned. As you can see, I have used up so much of it, but this has lasted me so long. I'm gonna keep using it. It's still very creamy. I was trying to figure out what word to say. It hasn't dried out yet. It just like, it makes the perfect base for any eyeshadow that I ever use, and I truly love it so much. It's a little bit pricey, but it's so worth it. For eyeshadow, this was a tough one for me. I love eyeshadow, but there is one palette in particular that stood out to me this year, and it's actually one that I recently acquired. Like, I'm pretty sure it was November, and so it's still new to me, but I love it so much. I have used it almost every single time I've done my eyeshadow since I got it, and I can truly say that this is my favorite palette that has come out of 2020, and that is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie No. 2 palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, this palette is so gorgeous. First of all, I'm obsessed with the nude aesthetic. Like, love the packaging. I love Laura Lee and her videos, and I love that she just came out with a clothing line as well, which I ordered some pieces from, and I plan on doing a try on haul / review for you guys. But yeah, I love this palette. It's like my perfect palette. It is a more neutral, like nude, but you still have some fun pops of color. Like you have this really pretty berry shade, you have this pink color, this sort of like creamsicle color. You have a nice mix of mattes and shimmers, and like some of these shimmers I just like, I die. Look at that. And this one too. Oh my gosh, I just they're so pretty. I just love them so much. They're stunning, and this palette is perfect. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I went more neutral. I tend to go more pink because the shade Blushing is like, I love it, and I use that every single time, but I didn't use it today. I used the shade Bum, which is the creamsicle color, and then I went in with Patootie in the crease. And then I also put that in the outer corner, and then I just took my finger and I took the shade Sheer, which is this really pretty gold color, and I put that on the lid, and then I was good to go. And then I just added a little bit of the Juvia's Place highlighter on my inner corner and brow bone. That's the one thing that I wish this palette had, was like a super bright highlight color. But it's okay, because I usually go in with my face highlighter anyway, just to make things like cohesive and match. But this palette is so good, and I highly recommend it to anybody. It is so pretty. The formula is stunning, very pigmented, very easy to use, blendable, creamy, buttery, just everything, anything good that you could say about an eyeshadow palette, this palette has. So I love the size of it as well. It has a nice mirror, and oh, it's just so good. So this is my favorite palette of 2020. For lips, I figured I would keep it simple and stick to lip liners. These are the KKW Beauty lip liners. This is my favorite lip liner formula. I am seriously so obsessed. I have 3 of them. I'm wearing the shade Nude 1. This is my personal favorite out of the ones that I have. I have this all over the lips, and then I put like a gloss on top. But I love these lip liners. I use them almost every single time I do my makeup. Sometimes I'll just use the lip liner, sometimes I'll use a lip liner and gloss. I'll use the lip liner to outline where I'm gonna put my liquid lipstick. I just love these so much. I have the shade, oh wait, no, Nude 0.5. Nude 0.5 is the one that I have on my lips, and this one is my favorite, Nude 0.5. But I also have Nude 1, which is the first one that I got. It's just a little bit more cool toned than 0.5. And then I also have Nude 0, which is a very light lip liner, but I love the formula. I love the colors, particularly Nude 0.5. So if you are looking for some good lip liners, definitely check out KKW Beauty. You can purchase them from Ulta. That's where I got mine from, and yeah, they're super awesome and I love them. By the way, I did purchase every single product that I'm mentioning in today's video, which is super exciting. I just now thought about that because I mentioned that I got those at Ulta, so then I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I bought all of these products, and I did. I actually just got sent some Benefit Boy & Cakeless concealers as PR, but I bought this like at the beginning of the year and fell in love with it, and then they actually sent me some like a couple weeks ago, so that was super awesome. But I bought every single thing that I'm mentioning today, which is super cool. So anyway, I have 2 mascaras to talk about. This might have been 11 products. I don't really know. I kind of lost track. But my 2 favorite mascaras are the one that I'm wearing today, which is the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. This one is my all-time favorite mascara. It is so good. It is my favorite. It's just so black and so perfect. I love the wand on here. It really separates my lashes. It gives me volume. It gives me length. It just deepens everything up and makes my lashes look so good. It's a pricey one, but it is so worth it. And then my last product that I have to talk about is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Specifically the Carbon Black one. I haven't tried the regular Voluminous Mascara. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara is amazing. I love the wand on this. It reminds me of the Pat McGrath mascara, but this one is a little bit less dramatic. It's a little bit more natural. So if you like that kind of look, you might prefer this one. But both of them are amazing, and I truly love both of them, and I discovered both of them this year. and they're both great. Very different price points, and I love them both almost equally for different reasons, but the Pat McGrath definitely wins out in my personal opinion. So those are my top products from 2020. Obviously there are so many products that I tried this year and that I loved, but I really tried to think about products that I can't live without, and every single one that I mentioned today is a staple in my makeup routine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I feel like this was a really short video. I don't know, I'll see when I'm editing, but I feel like I just like flew through those products. I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's Eve. If you're watching this on New Year's Eve, I hope you have an amazing 2021. Hopefully this year is amazing for everybody. I know 2020 was a rough one for a lot of people, but I really hope, and I sort of have this gut feeling that 2021 is going to be so much better. So hopefully that is the case. I hope everyone has a safe evening, and yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in 2021. Bye.